Okay, here we are. My mana leaves. Yes, we are back with Trials of Mana. And yeah, that's all I need to say about that. Let me change the screen real quick and then we dive right into. We probably will reach the benevolence today. We will probably also class change today. I hope so, because if not, I misnamed this episode heavily, and that wouldn't be good. But yeah. So yes, currently we are gathering informations here, and two looker. Yeah, well, great. Well, I will buy everything I can with it. Yeah, read my fortune. You can't anyway because fairy blocks fortune reading. Well, I wish I could skip this in the normal way. And it's like about skipping cutscenes in video games. I know about Pokemon people complain a lot, especially about Sun and Moon. I don't mind it in that game that much. I rarely mind unskippable cutscenes, really. With a couple of exceptions. If the game has a... Oh, you died? Well, here you're right before the boss. And then you have the cutscene you can't skip that you just saw. Doesn't happen in Pokemon, because when you die there, you basically get a different text, and that's much shorter. And also, next thing about that is that this game, if we take this as an example, has a New Game Plus, which Pokemon also does not. So yeah, I was going through all this before in a previous playthrough, and yes, in Pokemon technically you can restart your game, but that would be a new game, as if you play it for the first time. It's not really playing you for the. It's not really you playing for the first time, obviously, but the game doesn't know that, you know. However, with this New Game Plus here, the game does know I know this stuff.
I'll send you back to my brother's place in Maya.
So, yeah. But this game does have skippable cutscenes. It's just not like the non-cutscenes, but the texts you have to do like we just did. You can't skip through that without mashing A and that, you know, but in the end it's a minor complaint. And honestly, if I replay a game like Pokemon, I do wanna see the cutscenes again. I know that's not everyone true, but you know. Okay, we're back to this place. This place won't let us go. Let me go. Let me go. I just wanna go somewhere else. Give me this cup of wishes. Something. Yeah. Well. Wait! New elements, you're slow again. That's the title from yesterday. Oh man. Man. We're close to the possibility of class change.
Duran, you are very good with swords. Good enough to protect kings.
You're not so bad yourself, Kevin. It'd be fun to cross swords or whatever with you sometime.
Yeah, he's not using swords.
Wow. You can hear the testosterone talking.
And cross fist sounds a bit more sexual, honestly.
This is strength.
Yeah, this isn't really getting me to the level I need. You know, we can take this path this time. We haven't taken that last time.
Get out of my way before I break you.
So, let's fist these rabbits. Oh, phenomenal fisting! Wow, you phenomenally messed that up.
We won, got you.
How did you mess that? Yeah, come, let's grab this chest, because why not?
Easy pickings.
Oh? Yeah, deal with that real quick, come on.
Stronger than ever.
Cicada earrings. That was one training point. We need one more to max out our current
Never beat
stats.
us. Why bother?
Stronger than you think.
So, gonna wait for that. It's an unimportant stat anyway, so...
Aw, it's just getting started.
Nice. There.
Watch out for the enemy.
See that?
Let me
Time to
just
celebrate.
pick this
Let's
up.
get moving.
30 looker! Wow! I'm rich again or something.
Prepared.
Watch out for the enemy. I hate to pick on such weak targets, but
Easy enemy, easy win.
Nothing about this fist is phenomenal, I feel.
One down. Just weak enemies.
Power. We be here now. That good. Yeah, we can grab this chest. It's circle anyway.
just take the fight seriously.
Stronger than you think.
Okay, let's get phenomenal with this.
We're getting too good for these guys.
Oh, the cactus bonus. That's great. That's perfect. Is it just me or is Kevin running slower? I have the speed up running pressed,
Clean
but
the property on our way.
he feels slow.
Prepared. My true power.
My true power. My true power? He said Ina power. That's an ice skating thing. Hello, Black Bird. How are you doing? A dog and a cat are having an argument about who is the favorite with humans. The dog says humans like us more. They even named a tooth after us. The canine. Ah. I was thinking, dog tooth? What? Naming an important body part after us proves they like dogs more. The cat smiles and says, guess what? You're not going to win this one. Yeah.
Lots of people in
Question is,
We should be able to board a ship to Palo.
where
here.
was that word
Let's
used
go to the docks.
first? Was it for the animal or for the other thing? The thing that some people eat. So... yeah. That would need some research.
Carl, a ghost? I don't know. But gonna bring it back, no matter what.
Yeah. Head to the port. Let's go to the port again. Boing, boing.
Coming aboard?
150 looker. Yeah, I'll take that. All about the crazy train! Rip Ozzy Osbourne. I almost forgot that he died. But that's the thing about people you do know, of course, but that don't do much anymore these days. And then they die and you get... And like, that's the first thing you hear after like years about them. And then you forget that they are dead. Basically. But well. Okay.
Hollow is in a terrible state. We should ask around town and find out more.
Now we do need to reach the right
There could
level.
be a lead on one of the mana stones after all.
Now we get the scene with Rief, but that's... Been there, done that scene? That will be important to watch when we play as Rief.
Niccolo? Hit it!
Alright, we have him in the team,
You have to
so...
know me. Come on!
Of course there's a reaction there. There we go. Search for the elemental of wind. There. 12 levels and then can change our class. To like the 3rd class. We gotta go back to get items for Kevin though, but no. Do we have items? Oh, do we have items for Hawkeye? Need to see, I guess. I never was on the item menu so far. It's... Oh. You know if it lucky dice for the Nomad class.
Sounds fishy. We should go to that meadow.
Sounds like a good idea.
What's
Gotta be
really
some
weird
strong
about
monsters
Kevin
to fight.
is that his English voice actor sounds like the German voice actor from Monkey D. Luffy. That's just wild. Not like exactly, but very close. Very uncannily close.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you.
Stronger than ever.
Nice, that will come in handy. Okay. Let's spend our last 2 points here. Perfect.
Just take the fight seriously.
Good.
Didn't know my own strength.
Very.
All of us together.
Too easy.
Imp. A few more triggers of Little Cactus would be great. I feel like in the previous run we were at a higher level at this point already.
Stronger than you think.
But we were very lucky with the triggers for the triple XP there.
Now that's what I call power.
So that might be the case. The reason for that.
Victory's stronger than you think.
Take this.
Run.
Just die, you harpy.
That's what I call power.
Oh, they start dropping silver items. That's nice. So now we fall asleep and all that shit. Boom. Okay. Had something on my glasses there. I once knew someone who was really weird about glasses. I mean, I understand that she thinks glasses are attractive. Okay, fine. Nothing wrong with that. But she herself was wearing glasses. And while I understood it when she said if she wouldn't need them, she would still wear ones that have, like, fake lenses. Her saying she's proud that she has to wear glasses, that part is very weird, because that would mean you are proud of being born with an error in your genetic makeup. Like, you're proud of not being able to see normally. That's a weird thing to be proud of. That was really stupid. Oh well. Obtain the minor mallet. So let's go and obtain the minor mallet. I mean, if you are proud of the choice of glasses you always pick, that means you're proud of your good taste. Okay, but proud of not being able to see straight. Yeah. That was very weird. But well. I found a turban. That's disturbing.
Hey, this way.
Oh, that girl with that voice. Ugh. Oh, her voice is so... No, thank you. What's this really the order of things? We have to find the mouth now? Oh.
Huh? Bon voyage.
Well,
Oh, you know my
please
cousin
do not.
will this.
But of course. Are you ready?
I don't really like to say that, but please stop being a voice actress. You're not good. Like, maybe the voice actress here is not as bad. She just sounds like shit in this one because of the voice direction. That's often the reason. But never do this voice again. If someone tells you to do this voice, say, no, I wanna sound not shit. I mean, there might be a place for this voice, yes, but not like that. Who talks like that? Contains a minor mullet? Wait. Oh no, not dark, but we can enter. Well, sure, okay. Would that be an idea to wait, what are there even weapon upgrades?
Well, lots of wares to browse.
Items?
Come again.
I don't think weapons were sold here.
Well, lots of wares to browse.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
again.
Never the mind then. Let's grab this chest.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Running
yeah.
shop.
Give me the mullet. We obtained the mullet.
Yahoo! We got the our village.
Do that.
Coming aboard?
Getting more expensive even. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Come on. The G. Yeah, my strategy is set. There's a chest here. Very easy to miss chest if you don't have the chest radar. You know, when you think about the Mana series, Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, basically the three big RPG series from Square Enix, which one do you think gets a new entry first? I mean, logic would say, well, Dragon Quest, because Dragon Quest 12 is announced, unlike Final Fantasy 17 or a new Mana game. Nothing announced there. But
Took care of that.
Dragon Quest 12 was announced, I think it was almost 10, I think it was 8 years or 9 years ago. And we got the information that, hey, it's Dragon Quest 12, we're working on it. And that's all we got. And nothing since then. So it might as well be that we get a new entry in Final Fantasy or Mana first. Though the Mana series, I think with Visions of Mana is the newest of the games.
I can win this with my eyes closed.
If you ignore like remakes, Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined of course is newer, but it's not a new entry, it's remastered, maybe, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so... Though also thinking about that, right? And that makes me a bit sad, but I don't care too much as well, because of how the Final Fantasy series was going recently. But while we wait for a long time now on Dragon Quest 12, at least we got some remakes, you know? We got the 1 and 2 remake, we got the 3 remake, we got the 7 remake, and there's a big likelihood that 4, 5, and 6 will also get something. Because in an interview, the director said the reason Dragon Quest 7 was released first was because it's its 20th anniversary and was finished first. Finished first in comparison to what? Other remakes for the other titles? Yes, please, I say. While the Mana series...
It's time to talk to Dom Perry.
Yeah, that didn't get too much in general anyway, but Visions of Mana isn't that old, you know. And Final Fantasy, ever since FF16, I think we got nothing. I think there was nothing. No spin-off. We got the ports of the Pixel remasters on Switch. I think that was after 16. Oh, wait. I think after 16 we got the 7 remake a couple of years ago. And now that also gets... Yeah, I just realized. But that's... Like, if you compare it to Dragon Quest, that's really not that much, right? Like, when it comes to Dragon Quest, we at least get some spin-offs. We got, like, Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince and stuff. We get more remakes. We had, like, 3, or well, 4
Ask
technically.
villagers about Dom
1 and 2 were packed together into
Careful you don't reveal
one
that you're actually
cartridge,
a
but
folk.
they are 2 games. We got 4 remakes. 1, 2, 3, and 7 so far. We got a couple of spin-off titles as well. And Final Fantasy just gets nothing? What has happened to Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy was, at least in the West, not in Japan, the RPG. The big thing. And I am kinda happy about that. Don't get me wrong, I want more Final Fantasy. I want more. I like Final Fantasy a lot. But Dragon Quest is my favorite series, and Dragon Quest is becoming more and more popular, while Final Fantasy is dying more and more. Probably because Final Fantasy was going all action RPG, action RPG shit and stuff, which I don't mind action RPGs. Obviously, look at what I'm playing right now. But I wish Final Fantasy would also be turn-based, like Dragon Quest stayed true to its roots. And I feel like Final Fantasy 17, if they announced that it would be turn-based again, people would lose their minds and love that. But it does feel like Final Fantasy is now, due to Dragon Quest,
Hey,
putting so much love into the series, making some new things while also staying true to their roots, is liked more, even in the West now. It is very fastly becoming the big RPG that Final Fantasy once was. If it isn't that already. So, do we need to say goodbye to Final Fantasy? Is that it? Is Final Fantasy VII Remake like the last thing we get? I don't think so. I think Final Fantasy is not dead yet. There will probably be a remake here, or maybe
Dom
a
Perry gave us a
port
good
of
lead.
something there.
Are you ready to retake Laurent?
I mean, okay, wait. We did get a port
yes.
in Final Fantasy
Need to go to
Tactics
Quest Hall.
recently. Well, recently, I think that's also been a bit. But that's like a port, not even a remake. And as far as I have seen, that port, while polishing the graphics nicely, is missing like all the add-on stuff from the PSP version. Which is a bummer, but okay. Be my guess.
That's the spirit.
But there's again the difference. That's a port. You got a port for the game. While Dragon Quest gets... It doesn't only get remakes. Look at the Dragon Quest remakes. The awesome HD 2D pixel and 3D mashup art of 1, 2, and 3 is gorgeous. The puppetry look that Final Fantasy VII Reimagined is going for looks adorable as fuck. That is not the same
Is
level.
it over?
That is not the same treatment.
Is it even worth it to fight such
For
a
Final Fantasy Tactics, it was just like, oh, you like this game? Yeah, here, have it. In a way that you also can just emulate it anyway.
Barely broke
Well,
the
maybe you can emulate it better, honestly. Which you can't do with the Dragon Quest. What the fuck happened there, Kevin? So, I would be the last person that wants to Final Fantasy to die. Absolutely not. Like I said, I love the series. While it was Secret of Mana that got me into RPGs, it was Final Fantasy with 8 and 9 that cemented that love, you know? Like,
I hate to pick on
that
such weak targets.
if I hadn't bought on that flea market at that point the Secret of Mana game, I probably would have gotten into RPGs through Final Fantasy. That is definitely true. Well, okay, Pokemon. Technically, Pokemon is an RPG. But let's count Pokemon differently. Pokemon is not your usual RPG. I think a lot of people aren't even aware that it is an RPG, which is weird because it absolutely is an RPG, but yeah.
Coming aboard?
But the state Final Fantasy's in right now is 15 and 16 were really good games that I enjoyed. But they did not feel like Final Fantasies. Yeah, you had the summons, chocobos were in it. There were some enemies like the bombers and stuff. Of course, those are Final Fantasy things, but that doesn't make the games feel like that, you know? They felt more like random RPGs you find, you know? Damn, I think Final Fantasy 15... Oh, people will now hate me saying that. Final Fantasy 15 feels more like in very newly made, modern made Earthbound. With the way, like, you had cars and all that. It was set in a time that's very similar to ours. And while I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, Final Fantasy always, mostly, always 7 is... Yeah, well, 7 too, in a way. It was a bit more modern, but not as modern. But it was always in the setting of, you had magic, castles, swords and shit. But also, it's not like medieval period. It also was about machinery was a thing. Like airships and mech suits, if you look at Final Fantasy 6, for example. Those were always a thing. And now that I think about it,
Barely broke a sweat.
15 wasn't even the first one doing that. 8 was also very modern in its setting, and yeah, that was a bit of an outlier in many regards, setting as well. But it still felt more like a Final Fantasy than 15 and 16 were. It's hard to really pinpoint the difference, because it's mostly a feeling thing. But yeah.
Aw, is it over?
8 at least had the element of the turn-based RPG, or well, it's not turn-based, it's ATB actually, but
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way.
close enough, you know. And
We need to hurry to Gust Hall.
Gotta get the
and
wind
even if you
elemental
say,
on our
well,
side.
8 is an outlier, okay. Let's say 8 is an outlier. 7 was a bit more modern too. I like 8 more than 7, at least the original. I do not like the original 7, but that's a different topic.
We need to hurry to Gust Hall.
7 was also a bit more modern, but not as crazily modern as 8 was. Or not nearly as modern with like normal cars. Like that whatever that car was. The Regalia, it was called. That looked like a car you can buy.
Nearby.
Just buy. You could buy that used
Out of my way before I break you.
at every car dealer, you know. 7 wasn't like that. But yeah, even if we say that 7 was mostly really like 6, 5 and stuff. Now if we say, okay, 8 is an outlier, being more modern. Okay, fine. Why not? Then that's 1. However, having that with 5, like, feeling so extremely different with 2 titles in a row. 2 titles that were preceded by first an online game, which is hard to count anyway because it's an online game. And before that, FF13. What was FF13 again? Oh yeah, 13 was modern as fuck too. Right, that kinda also was an outlier. That was the lightning one. I totally forgot that was 13. And then 12 was
You could never beat
already where it was kinda losing its root, turning very, very heavily into a more action-based system. It's not like a weird outlier here and that happens
Could we find a better
sometime.
place to fight, please?
It's been like that for quite some time, and that's... I don't want to call it... I don't want to say that's the problem. Because I don't think it's necessarily a problem for the games themselves or anything. But that's where this feeling of Final Fantasy not being Final Fantasy
Feels like it could break me in
arises
half.
from.
Have to figure out this wind to move forward. Stronger than you think.
Oh well. Feel free to completely disagree with me there, obviously.
Will not lose.
That's a lot of
ever.
opinion there. But, you know... I mean, I do not need the item, but I do want the XP. We need to get 8 more levels after all.
Let's clean this up and be on our way.
So I'm gonna take the XP as I can. Deliver item sheet. But yeah, that's the Final Fantasy rant that I did absolutely not plan to do, but that just happened now.
My true power.
This will be over quick.
Oh well. One thing I can point out about 16, which really bothers me, that actually does bother me, is the spells. I mean, first off, you don't even have a team really. You sometimes have a guest character unable to be controlled and stuff, but they're doing their own thing and things. But most of the game you were just alone, which... that does not feel Final Fantasy at all. But...
Dirt in my eye from
But-
the wind.
like the thing you're sitting on, the spells. You go fire and Fira, or call it Fire 2 if you want. Whatever you prefer. And it always, yeah, some games gave you also like Firaga, or like more spells than the 3. But from the beginning, you had these 3 levels of your main spells, of fire, thunder, and ice. 3 levels of each. Which, okay, adding to that, fine. That's okay, why not? You can do that. But you're not playing a mage in FF16. So, from that point of view, it does make sense. However, a Final Fantasy game not giving you access to the 3rd level of a spell, that is just feeling so wrong. Yeah, you're not a mage, so you not having this high class magic kinda makes sense. However, your magic is tied to the, what were they called? What are they called espers in that game? Well, doesn't matter, like, to the summon you have equipped. You have the spell due to that, but then the logic is you're not a mage, so you don't have the high spells. Why even have the spells at all then?
Let's get moving.
If you're not a mage, why not say, well, you don't use spells in this game, so you don't get spells in this game? Okay. Instead you have like physical elemental attacks, which, if you balance that right, would work too. But if you decide to give the spells, I don't think the explanation of you're not a mage is really fitting. I don't think that loads, really.
It could be over quick.
So, that's so weird. It feels... The problem is, it feels very incomplete. You feel like you're missing something. You're missing out on something. That you're doing something wrong for not having this spell. Because you always get the 3rd level spells, you know? And we do have examples in Final Fantasy itself of non-mages having all 3 spells available to them. We do have examples for that. Look at, for example, Final Fantasy II. While, yes, technically nobody has a class, really, the characters absolutely do have a certain... a certain direction. Like, Mariah is definitely more magic than your main character is. Or Gus. Gus? Guy? Was his name Gus or Guy? I don't know. But, yeah, that's just... Yeah, that's just what it is. So, these examples are there. Or look at Final Fantasy VII. Everybody can use spells, but nobody really is a mage. Cloud definitely is no mage, but he can use all spells due to how the equipment system works there. So, I don't think there is really an excuse for not getting these spells. But, well, okay, our level is much lower than I thought it would be at this point. So, here's what we're gonna do.
Try to switch your class.
I'm gonna switch classes as far as I can right now. With these two, with these 3. And then we just play until we have the right level and change class at the next chance, which... I'm actually not completely sure what the next chance would be. I feel like a knight class for him this time around. Yeah, we have seen that. But yeah. Can we... Do we have... I think we have his things. His items for class 3. We will probably not have them for Hawkeye.
Who is switching classes?
Let's see, what can we do with you?
Try to switch your class.
Try to switch your class.
Looks like you don't have the class item that
Okay,
you need
we
to switch
don't.
to a new class.
So we need the class items for which
Who
we
is
need
switching
to go back
classes?
anyway. I think we were at level
Try to switch your
36
class.
when we arrived here last playthrough. We kinda didn't get as lucky with the bonus XP from the little cactus bonus thing this time around. That happens, that's fine. And we go around with class 2 for a while. At the next inn, we plant class seeds. So, you were a ranger last time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let's go ninja this time. Go ninja, go ninja, go! And then we gotta exchange some classes. And what is the next time we... Is it in the fair dungeon? Or the water dungeon? Oh well. We'll see. And we use that chance. It's the last time we need to wait for that anyway. After that, we can, with the exception of the items, of course, go straight to class 3 every time. I wish New Game Plus would allow you to...
Who is switching classes?
I want to check, though.
Try
It would
to
allow
switch
you
your
to
class.
go to class 4 once you unlock that,
Looks
but
like you don't have the class item that you need to switch to a new class.
yeah, it
Who is
does not.
switching classes?
Okay, Kevin, what do we feel
Try to
like
switch your
going
class.
with you? I would want to go light, but we'll see. Usually I like the class 4 light ones more, but... I also do not care too much here. Monk. Okay, we have healing as a monk. Support. Okay. Brute strength. Brawlers learn attack-focused abilities. They do a lot of damage when they go forth in battle. You know what? As this is dependent on what class 4 will be for Kevin, I'm gonna do a little quick look. Kevin class 4. Let's see if that works. It actually does. Okay, nice. Oh. Okay, I actually do... I'm a bit on the fence there. Yeah, okay. I want to go with a dark one. I kinda sorta like the class 4 look of the light side a tiny bit more, but it also doesn't look like class 4-ish. Like it looks very kind of basic. But yeah, let's go with brute strength. Let's deal damage. Hit him! Hit him with the fisty end, I guess. Okay. Great. So this is decided. I'm so decided. And I just can't hide it. Of course, that also does mean we gotta go into training. Wait, we invest in strength completely, I guess? Seems good. Yeah, we get to that. Yeah, for you, we can just go full into everything. As we can with Duran, we will be so powerful now. Okay. Let's go. All these nice skills. Yes, quickly. We start up here though. Dragon's Bane. Still don't like the look of it, but you know. We will have better ones anyway. And the Dragon Ring already is better. So, counter 2, yeah, we do. Expensive? That is fine. You know what? Give me blacksmith. Magic smash. Five? Ah, okay. Critical smash, yeah, sure. Sure. You get your costumes from the other. We get all the costumes, nice. That's neat. Do you have rune earrings? Yeah, okay. So you have lucky finds. Deception. Okay. Pain. Oh, I like that. What is Chain Ninja? Damage increased by 5% when using ninja moves of same element in succession. I feel like that sounds great. Oh, we can equip. Yeah, Cactus Ring stays where it is. So, what do we give you? Yeah, I feel like Mighty, maybe? What else do we have here? Payback? I don't think that's cool. Yeah, let's go personal style. Okay. That's set up. We go to the boss. Let's get the wind spirit.
Whoa! Did that guy do this?
Oh wait, wait, wait. Why did I use
Hurry
this?
and save Sophie.
Let's use our new one. I can't, because we already defeated it! Look at that! Okay, 4 levels to go. Wow, we got suffered.
Gonna get the Citadel back. Hurry to the Somnosa Meadow.
Let's go. Bless me. Okay, let's try our new one.
Dangerous. End it! Did it! Stronger than you think.
Yeah, for the normal enemies we encounter here, the first one is still better.
Full fry or not,
It has chances of hitting more than one enemy.
Stronger than you think.
Or you just completely fail? Sure, do that. You AS? You asshole. Would you not move away while I try to kill you while breaking your shield?
that's the spirit.
How rude. Now we're getting more luck. But we would need the items anyway, so
This would be faster if we
never
fight
mind, you
together.
know.
Stronger than you think.
Oh, the wind.
Strike.
Okay, for this specific one, because he is alone, I can just go in like this.
Did it! My true power.
All right,
Stronger
clear
than
your
you
way.
think.
Leave it to me.
No more enemies. Not until next time.
Alright, let's grab this. We need to go here anyway. Chocolata! Oh, there's a glittering. Let's grab the glittering too. I do have a feeling that we are slower than with Charlotte. I don't know why though. Like, yeah, maybe we don't level up as fast because we're not as lucky with the cactus bonus thing triggering. But we are way more powerful than her. In many regards. First off, we play as Kevin, who probably has the most attack in its base form.
Clear your way. Leave
And
it to me.
consecutive, well, maybe like the Berserker has more attack than
I
whatever
hate to pick on such
Duran
weak
has
targets,
as well. But like these two have the highest attack. Depending on the class, it changes who it is, but yeah. So we mow through the enemies way faster,
Stronger than you think.
even without as many level ups.
Aw, is it over? That's
But-
disappointing.
The healing that we get from Charlotte doesn't even matter at all because we did not need that anyway. And there's also the other thing about
That's the
our
spirit.
teammates. Because we also, with Charlotte, we had Angela on our team, who also was level 1. 2 people who started at level 1. While now we have, I think it was level 72 or something when we started. At level 99, Duran. Duran also was at like level 80 aroundish. No, it should also be like 72. So yeah, we are powerful in so many, more powerful in so many regards. Yet I feel like we make less progress, or like slower progress. Well, we'll see. We will see. There will be one change I'm also doing. We're getting to that. We're arriving soon.
Now is our chance.
Oh, we have to reclaim the citadel. Yeah, that also happened. Almost forgot about that. Make it quick. Unruly enemies here. Yep. Always the case? I mean, maybe the side rooms would have enemies, but you can just run straight through them.
Easy pickings.
Huh.
Will not lose.
You wish you never got
Bonus
that with
XP!
us. Took care of that.
Another trigger of the bonus
Just
XP.
take the fight
Great,
seriously.
great, great.
Stronger than you think.
Next.
Charge!
We must taken out all the enemies nearby.
Okay. Maybe we will
The
go
Citadel's
quickly to the Wind
overrun
Crystal
with
after all. If we reach level 38 now, we
The
might as well
Citadel's
do that.
overrun with monsters.
Honestly, while I played the original, I never realized that Kevin transforms every time the battle starts. I mean, yeah, the sprite does too. You have a different look, even in that game, but in the sprite version, you can see it, absolutely, but I wasn't really aware of it. That it was the case. It's so weird. Because if you look at him and his transformed sprite, there is a clear difference, but I don't know, I never really realized. I have not played much with him specifically as well, though. Why do you attack VM? I didn't mean for you to attack VM. Makes much more sense to go for the Cops Knights.
This'll be faster if we fight together.
Wait, where? Yeah, I'm also not distributing points until we have the next class. I feel like keeping them makes sense. Swiss Boy Andy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Game is so easy with New Game Plus and make fun. Yeah, I do enjoy playing it normally, but I also really enjoy being fucking overpowered in New Game Plus. This full-on god mode, one-shotting bosses and stuff is also a lot of fun.
Let's move. All of us together.
And the cool thing is that they do allow you to go New Game Plus, but don't go the levels. And you don't have to equip like the goddess skill for the triple XP and stuff. So you could do a New Game Plus, but as your only benefit would have the weapons and stuff. And that's so nice. I could not think of a game that allows you to not... Well, no, wait, the Tales of series does that. In the Tales of series, you also sometimes have the option in New Game Plus to not take over your levels. Or it's rather like, it was at least the case in Tales of Symphonia, where you had like this little New Game Plus shop where you could choose what you want to take over. Because you accumulated points throughout the game and stuff. But yeah, it's a rare thing in RPGs. Oh no, Bill and Ben! I prefer Bill and Ted.
Wind too strong. Stronger than you think.
Try to get away.
And Shadow Slash, yeah.
Shadow Slash. Don't think so.
Wait, that didn't do any damage? What the?
You can't run.
The water put out the flames. You've weakened it.
You can't run.
There we go. Getting the without taking damage bonus on bosses is also so wild. I mean, you can do that without being overleveled, of course, but it's a lot harder. 1 minute challenge for bosses. Basically, yeah. It's just great. And now we fight Bill and Ben. I always confuse the order of this battle.
Shadow Slash.
Wait. You can win this without them defusing? Was not aware. I definitely did not manage to do that with Charlotte. But I blame Charlotte for that.
Isabella!
Yeah. This we had as well. So the loading bar not moving for a couple of seconds. That's creepy. Especially coming from a time where stuff like losing your save file because your memory card is corrupted and stuff was way too big of a thing. So yeah, technically we could class change now. I think gonna grab the items and go back to the Wind Crystal. I think it's worth it. Because next is the Ghost Ship, where we can't class change. I think Pirate Gorge is where we can do it next. That takes a bit. And again, why not? It's not like we desperately need the class change.
Belladonna is gone, so I assume they're no longer under her spell.
Good.
Yeah, let's wait until our next natural chance.
Wonder if my dad
I'm
had
gonna grab
trouble
items
on
for
his
it, but
missions.
yeah. Why not? I think not being class 3 at this point will not necessarily be a problem.
Get out of my way!
It's probably kind of the natural way of things. Did he just really hit me?
I could have beaten them all on my own.
You know, when Duran says that he could beat them all on his own, I think that's not even a lie if you're not in New Game Plus. I think he could. If I would
Didn't know my own strength.
wanna do a run with one character only, which isn't really possible, you gotta keep the others dead and stuff. It could be a bit hard. Because that would also mean you can't use the save statues and things. But if a single character run would be possible, it would definitely be Duran or Kevin I would want to do it with. I mean, sure, if you're looking for the extreme challenge, do it with Charlotte. But, yeah. Have you already defeated the secret?
Beating them all on my own.
Oh, no, I have not. I completely forgot that that existed. Yeah, I guess in this playthrough we then will. There was some... Yeah, that was a thing. Thank you for reminding me. Now, where did you find that? I mean... And so, when can you find it as soon as you get the dragon, Lemmy? It's been very long since I played this. Well, okay, I played it last week, but I played it yesterday, but like last time, completely stuff. But yeah, I forgot the existence of that. I think he also gives you a skill, right? Ah.
Belladonna began taking over.
But yeah, we gotta do that. Definitely. Okay. I'm gonna put in 6. 2 for each. Best case scenario, we get every item. Okay. Mage, Aura. That has to be for Kevin, right? Prince tab 2, Prince 3. Precise. Okay. Let's give it 6 more. Who's your main player? In this playthrough, it's Kevin, but usually I go for Duran. Night Tag, the Mage, Aura. Wait, did we really? Kevin's unlightened. I want Kevin's second one. Come on. You are kidding me. Don't be like that. I do know that safeguarding is not working. They are predetermined. Death aura, thank you. Now let's also hope this wasn't for nothing. Death aura, enlightened or fatal fist. Fatal fist does sound kinda cooler, but we'll see. So, this already getting us on the ghost ship. Yes. The other thing I'm gonna change about the ghost ship. Before I was doing it like the main character stays as the ghost, because the game kinda implies that's the right way to do it, even if you can exchange. However, I will change the ghost to Duran because he doesn't need XP anymore. With him being max level, I feel like getting the XP from the boss and stuff to Kevin and Hawkeye makes just more sense. So yeah. Okay. Go.
Don't like this.
I always thought that the ghost ship is a bit weird, while at the same time liking it as
Easy
well.
enemy?
Like, yeah, there is an explanation why Shade is on the ghost ship,
Of course.
but it's, and like where his
My true power.
crystal disappeared too. Not crystal, mana stone, that's the term. But I do want to know where he originally resides. I would like to know that too, but oh well.
Get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
So I'm back. After the end of the story, near the entrance to Mirage Palace, after a new black rabbit... That was another enemy. After a new
So
black
weak.
rabbits.
Could have won alone.
So in post-game, yeah, okay. Near the entrance to Mirage Palace. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely check that out when we get there. Wait, I have to... I forgot. Gotta... Gotta do the books. You're right. Blood, Death, Curse, Twilight. Not you. Blood. Yes. That's also a nice little puzzle. It's really nothing to do. It's nothing big, but yeah, as easy as it is, it's also creative. Curse. Oh, you should be a mimic. You regret being a mimic in a minute.
Does more damage.
End it! Did it! Strike!
Death, yeah. That's 3 of them. And I forgot the name of the 4th book, but I probably will remember once I read it. It was not the Light Leap. That it wasn't. There should be another... Oh. Not here.
Dangerous!
Oh yeah, the 666 Lucre. That is...
Next.
will not
That is
lose
kind of...
forever.
Was there another book here?
Time
Yes.
to work together, everyone.
Take this.
Stronger than you think.
Wait, that ghoul survived.
Aw, I was just getting
Not enough, though. Okay. Twilight! It was Twilight. Yes, I remember. So, let's go up now. So this scene we're gonna watch because I like seeing the reactions of all 6 characters on becoming a ghost.
What? Ship's log. Ah! Oh, scary.
Hello there. It's me, Matelo, the supernatural enthusiast. I have fulfilled a dream of mine. I'm a ghost. But now
I do
I've
not
tried
like his
out,
voice effect
I
though.
think now it's your turn to try.
Wait, what? Ah! Not a ghost! No! Too young.
Looks like whatever cursed that man has passed to you. Once you're cursed, you can't get off the ship until you give it to someone else.
Give it to someone else. Wait!
That's what friends are for.
How mean.
Does it really matter? You were considering switching places with one of your friends.
And that means he's
Don't
as
deny
mean
it.
too. So
He caught me.
I gotta say, back in the day when I played this game, I didn't like Kevin.
Whoever
I like him a
or
lot more
whatever
nowadays.
made this curse is on this ship. The rest of the group should look for it.
I think the
luck.
reason
If you want my
why I
place,
didn't like
I
them
can search
back when I was a
instead.
teenager
let me know.
was mainly because he uses fists as his weapons.
Never
Says
thought
a
it'd
guy
be
who
just
liked
the two
Dragon
of us
Ball.
coming through this
But
creepy ship.
I know in RPGs I always thought like
Switch.
fists are a boring weapon. I don't think that anymore, but I always thought fists are a boring weapon.
On it.
Because you can't make them look cool like a sword, a spear, daggers, or whatever. I do not think that anymore. Fists can have really cool designs. Maybe it was just mainly because if someone used fists as their weapon in like anime or games back then, they didn't do much with them design-wise. Which is a bummer, because there's a lot you can do. But I grew to appreciate them nowadays.
All of us together. Stronger than you think.
Try to get away.
Whoa, that's pure polterbox!
Did it! Strike.
Oh, I feel bad. But I do like the gold items.
Victory. Charge. Stronger than you think. Strike.
You know what I just realized? And I think that is something I really don't know about any game. If there's any game that also has this.
You think.
But even before you start the game, well, not the game. You start the game, of course, but like before you get into the story, before you start any gameplay,
Let's move.
even before that, you already miss out on 2 dungeons.
must take the fight seriously.
Which is like kinda crazy. Sure, this is a one-time dungeon, as is Buka Island. Those are just one-time dungeons, but you go in there, nonetheless, no matter what. But the two dungeons I'm talking about are the final dungeons. Which are determined, which final dungeon you get of the three is determined by, in the end,
Two of us now. Can we
your character choice. So you miss out on two before even going on your adventure. Which is kinda funny. No, 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 no! Why did you do that right as I... Yeah, well. How about I collect these? I do want to at least get the bonus. I already did take damage. But the bonus for defeating it with a Klass strike, we can still get that. Let's go. But yeah, missing out on a dungeon usually happens because you do something in the game itself. Like while playing the game. Like a choice or anything. But in this game, before you even actually play the game, just by the character choice, you already miss out on two dungeons. It's kind of funny. Okay, talking about Buka Island, the two dungeons in this game that are one time only, funnily enough, are back to back. Huh. I never really realized that that's the way. But yo, hello, Vuska.
What was that humongous thing? If it's a threat, I'm ready to fight.
Regardless, we must find a way off this island quickly.
Imagine the world being destroyed because the heroes that were supposed to save it
Wasting time on weaklings.
stranded on an island and couldn't get off. Not defeated by an evil guy or died through some trickery. Also by the evil guy. No, just bad luck with boat choice.
Still wish you'd never cross paths with us.
But I do feel like in this case,
Next.
getting on the wrong boat was a good thing. Because if we didn't do that, we would not have found Shade.
Could've won a...
Is it even worth it to fight such a weak enemy?
And that would be bad, so... This situation we're in is actually a lucky situation.
Easy enemy, easy win.
Is there any character that's good against flying enemies? I feel like no matter who you play as, they are the hassle. We are getting the little cactus bonus so often now. What happened? I know the chance isn't really that high to get it, but it triggers and triggers and triggers all the time right now. I'm not complaining, it's just... If we got that before Laurent, we would be class 3 already.
Will not lose, ever.
Oh well.
My turn.
Well, I guess the classes that are good
No
against
time to celebrate. Let's.
these enemies are the ones that have spells, right? And Kevin is very, very skill as in spells and stuff in this. He really doesn't learn anything. I mean, as a monk, he does learn to heal, okay.
Lots of monsters!
But
Why so many? Source of food nearby, maybe?
Wait! I don't think these monsters mean any harm. They aren't attacking us. Maybe you should try talking.
yeah, I talked to one. Maybe we could need a little weapon upgrade.
What would you like? Top quality wear.
We'll use this.
I have an eye for quality.
Been a while. Yeah, when I first played this game, this remake, I did play it collecting all weapons and items and stuff. Not selling anything. That's how I usually roll anyway. It's just for let's play like this. And also, I played it with every character combination that's possible. Which was a lot of times going through it. In this one, we just go through it 6 times with every character once as a
Sounds
leader.
like Seaside Cavern is calling our names.
But, yeah. And it's not even my favorite mana game, that's the weird thing, but I think the reason why I did it with this game and not with my favorite mana game is because this game does invite you to do it. My favorite mana game up until Visions of Mana was actually Legend of Mana, which when that port came out I played through it once. That's it. But back in the day when I first played it, I did go through some New Game Plus runs, beat it on Nightmare mode. No, wait. Nightmare or No Future? Well, on both of them. The harder one included. Level 99 and everything. But, yeah, I didn't do that again. Visions of Mana, actually, I finished 3 times to 100% it. Because you need at least 3 times to max out your skills. Which I think they should have given you the possibility to do it in one playthrough, but well. I enjoyed the
No
playthrough.
need to stick around after a win.
The difference is, of course, that Visions of Mana just gives you all the characters for your team in every playthrough and not choosing characters. So nothing changed like it does here when you choose different characters. So,
Need a way
yeah.
out before the volcano erupts.
Well, that's... yeah. And Secret of Mana, I now finished, like, in my whole life, 3 or 4 times. One of them was the remake, the other times the original. Or, well, mostly original. Like, the original on SNES, yes, on that original, not that original cartridge, but my original cartridge I had back in the day. I finished it on that, with, yes, that German translation, you know.
At any time. Hurry!
And,
Can't stop here. Need revenge for Carl.
yeah, then a couple of times. But that doesn't have New Game Plus at all. It's always basically the same playthrough. You could go for different weapons, of course, but that really doesn't make that much of a difference, so... not too bad, you can't jump down there. It doesn't have that much replayability. I did try, and that was something we tried together on stream here. I did try to max out all weapon levels, and I hate how close I got. Because we got almost all weapons to max level. Almost. We were missing 2 weapons who, due to our levels, if you don't know the system, basically when your level rises at one point you don't gain weapon XP anymore because you're too high of a level against even the highest level enemies.
No more enemies.
They were stuck at
Until next time.
like 2 weapons we were missing were stuck at like 850 or something. It was so damn close. But yeah.
Will not lose. Ever.
It's not like you get anything from doing that. I just wanted to see if I can.
Stronger than you think.
Well, it failed, but I got damn close.
Learning. Getting stronger.
I think if I would ever try it again, I would plan that playthrough very, very heavily through. Like looking at all the enemy levels, the XP they give, trying to get as high as possible on weapon level as I can without leveling up.
Oh, well. Be on our way.
I do kind of miss that leveling system from Secret of Mana. That was kind of cool, though it did need more polish.
No need to stick around
Like,
after.
it was a good idea, but you could make that system better. Especially not necessarily make it so that you cannot max out all weapon level if you don't look out for it extremely. And the easiest way to achieve that honestly would be, no matter what the level difference between you and the enemy, you always get at least 1 XP on that weapon. If that was in it,
Gotta get this news.
then it would already be a good system.
My potential feels
The
limitless.
problem that would come with that, of course, is that you could grind your weapons on like the lowest level enemies, but you know, at a point where you're willing to do that, willing to max out all these levels,
Aw, is it over? That's disappointing.
that doesn't matter anymore anyway, because yes, you will get extremely strong by doing that,
Watch out for the enemy.
but if you're willing to do that, the final boss will be easy anyway. So, yeah.
Just take the fight seriously.
Next.
Stronger than you think.
Oh well.
My true power.
When it comes to the Mana series, it is definitely my top 5 RPG series. There are 3 games kinda, I never really played. I never played Dawn of Mana because it was not released over here. I heard that it's quite not good, but I like to see that myself. I'm kind of looking forward to play it. Oh, damn it. Language, please work. Which we will do after Legend of Mana. It's Dawn of Mana time. Then, Children of Mana, I dabbled in it a bit, but remember barely anything of it. And Heroes of Mana, I think I played the first battle and then stopped. So, yeah. These 3 I'm going in very, very, very fresh. Without any knowledge, I mean by that. Which makes them a bit more exciting than other titles. Not gonna lie, but... You know. I especially look forward to Children of Mana and Dawn of Mana. The dungeon crawling nature of Children of Mana, yeah, that could be interesting. I still need to do more research. Oh, you know what? I just realized something that was on the stream the whole time. That was yesterday. That was completely wrong. I need to fix this real quick.
Thanks! Saved us.
That was the Charlotte party all the time.
Go back to Valsena and ask the Hero King about the other Mana Stones.
Oh wait, I did it wrong. This needs to be Hawkeye. And this needs to be Duran. There we go. Okay. I completely forgot that I had the wrong characters there. Oh well. I think the next character we choose will be Angela and we make the full woman too. I think that works. Then we had a full boy and a full girl team. Yeah. But with the others we mix it up. Probably gotta be... Yeah, it will be Angela, Charlotte, Reese. Because then we had Reese at the second spot what I'm looking for in the party, and then the third as well. Only missing the first spot, aka the leader, which we will do after Angela. And the last playthrough will be with Hawkeye. I think that's the plan, yeah. Okay, Hero King, hero we are. The fairy flute. I now have to set into the item. Can I just remove everything? That's good. Well, the food is in there. We're gonna use these things anyway. So, search for the elemental. You know what? How about we change things up a bit? Not start with fire today. Oh, you wanna shoot me somewhere? Yeah, right. Getting to the next beach here is... Oh, how far away is that next beach where I can crawl? Can I even get somewhere from Valsena? Huh. Yeah, my initial plan with this game also was to only do one playthrough. That didn't feel quite right. Then I thought 3 playthroughs, but then... Nah, let's do all 6. Let's do all 6 as focus character. Just feels more complete. I feel like I need to do that to say I streamed the whole Mana series. Of course, I don't need to do anything and can play whatever I want and how I want it. Yes, but... It's not about, like, people saying I didn't do it. It's more like... the feeling of completeness I get from it. I'm fast? Yeah. I am fast. I guess. I mean 90 parts, each part about 2 to 3 hours. I think we will finish in under 30 parts with Trials of Mana. And that's fine. For 6 playthroughs, that's really fine. Well, over here we can take this. If I would play this not on stream, I would not be as fast. I would always get every chest in every playthrough and everything. I would absolutely do that. But yeah. So, the way we did it before, the 2 times before, was we were swimming straight right once we get out to the outer ocean. So this time we're going left. Should take us to Undyne first. Yes, my record at New Game Plus with level 99 characters is 3 hours 25 minutes. I couldn't even tell you. Wait, does it show the whole time? Like the complete time of all playthroughs, or only the New Game Plus playthrough when you save? But also, we are watching a couple of the cutscenes in these playthroughs, which also adds to the time, of course. Mainly the stuff right at the beginning, the mana sinking stuff in the middle. Those things that do change more drastically depending on the character.
Before the Mana Stone.
Which I definitely, in my private playthrough, stopped after having every character as the focus character, and that makes it even faster. At the next save statue, I'll have a look how it shows the save. Because then I could look at the time I had. I could also check if the Switch needs an update. This Switch 1 is really only here for playing this game. Everything else I basically play on the Switch 2. I just leave that for my wife if she wants to play something. Because when it comes to the Switch 2, we only have one so far. We're getting a second one definitely for her. Once there will be like a special edition thing, then absolutely. But yeah.
You two are
I should also mention that we do have 5 Switch 1s, which a lot of people, if I tell them, are like, what? Why?
Really?
Well, we initially got 2, one for me, one for her. And then, you know, the Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu Switch came out, which we got because it looked nice. Then the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Switch came out, which we got because it looked nice. Oh, and then that Zelda Switch. Ooh, that's a beauty. That's also the Switch that my wife still uses. So, yeah, I'm using the Pokemon one. It's not at home. The chests I do sometimes pick up never really are worth it. Best for the mimics, honestly, because they drop gold seeds.
One down.
I'm starting to... Oh, wait. I'm starting to feel the enemies being more sturdy now. Okay, it shows the total playtime. Not the playthrough one. Yeah, then... In that case, I never really measured the time on how long it took me. But I do remember doing several playthroughs in one day, so...
They must have taken out all the enemies nearby.
Probably maybe like 4 hours.
faster if we fight together.
Oh, I got the one behind me there.
Feel strength.
I like how the bot, Streamler Elements bot, just screams at me that I should save when I just did that.
Out of my way before I break you.
Stronger than you think.
I could have beaten them all on my own.
It was this way, right? Yeah. I do wonder if they ever give any other mana game a remake treatment like this.
I hate to pick on such weak targets, but
I would love, and that sounds funny because that technically already has a remake, but I would like to give to see them remake Secret of Mana again. But this time, not doing it like they did originally, but what's just
I remember.
basically just a graphical update,
Yeah. That name,
but
probably with Altina.
treat it a bit better, giving it some more new stuff and things.
Stronger than you think.
Kinda like they did with this one, though this is mostly faithful to the original. Mostly. But you get the Annis chapter and everything. I feel that is something where we could have something.
that one was on me. You can't run.
Oh well. What I would also think, but that might be a thing that they should just port, especially for the Switch, I think Children of Mana as a dungeon crawler thingy would be a pretty neat thing to have. Like, that's really like such an on-the-go game. From what I remember of it, at least. Yeah. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to say which one they should remake, because... yeah, probably Dawn of Mana? Because that never was released everywhere in the West. I think America got it, but Europe, I think, not. So there would be that. Oh well. Okay,
Search for the next Mana Stone.
let's.
Who is
Class.
switching classes?
We start with Duran.
Try to switch your class.
I think it's weird that she says try to change your class. Like, okay, I'm trying. What if it doesn't work? Of course it works. It's not like it can fail, but she should just say change your class. Okay, do we want to go Paladin or Leech? Balanced class with good attack and defense. Okay. Can also use healing magic, yeah. Or stamina based. Which one did we have before? Which class did we choose previously? We go Paladin. I think we got Leech before. If we're wrong about that, whoops, double class. Oh well. This is actually the last time we see Duran. He was in the party 3 times, so yeah. Basically the plan is everybody in the party 3 times. And then everyone has like equal showing up. Okay.
Who is switching classes?
This is the
Try to
thing I
switch your
wish
class.
would be much faster. This class changing stuff, the menus and everything is so slow. Okay. So I want to go ninja class when I play the Hawkeye playthrough. So I'm gonna choose the one I do not want here. Which would be... Strong attacking and debuffing class. Ninja must have advanced ninja moves that damage all enemies in the area. Okay. Devastating attack class. Nightblades have high attack stats and can take out lower level enemies in a single blow. Attacks can cause status effects. Okay. I feel like I would want to go with Nightblade. So this will be Ninja Master for him. He has little horns now. He's horny. And probably we're gonna go Fatal Fist now with Kevin. Because else it would feel so much like I wasted those class scenes. We had, I think it was 24 or something and went down to 6. Oof. Can you interact with that stupid mana stone?
Who is switching classes?
Okay.
Try to switch your class.
So let's have a look. Well, give it some time and have a look. So, Enlightened. A self-sufficient warrior class. Enlightened can boost their own stats and use their bodies like a weapon. Which is basically what he always does. They are perfect as frontline fighters. Okay, look-wise, I gotta say I... I like the fur stuff and everything, but... Well... A powerhouse warrior class. Fatal Fists are an unbeatable attack class. Unbeatable, yeah, okay, then we have one already. They are unbeatable. They can use their class strike Serious Strike and cause lots of damage in the area of effect. Yeah. The locked abilities both sound so useless to me in New Game Plus. Because invincible for 10 seconds at the start of battle. Annis is easy as cake already. Probably we could beat her right now. Yeah, Kevin being level 47 is very low, but I just let the other two handle it. And attack and defense increase by 10% when HP drops to 30% or below. No boss even will make my HP go that low. But yeah, we go Fatal Fist. It was worth the trouble. Doing more damage, yeah, I like the sound of that. Also, I like the sound of Serious Strike. So technically, I would like this outfit more. I just feel for Kevin specifically, I like the Enlightened look that looks more wild with the fur and everything more. Which is always like, eh. That can't be a choosing factor then. Oh yeah, we can't plant gold seeds now. But before we do anything about that, we of course go full into this. Moon Energy. Oh, look at that. Boosts allied chance of critical hits. Ambush. Yeah, okay. I like broken lines here. let's go into luck. Not... Okay, super ninja trick. Ninja move damage and... Okay. That feels good. Elemental weakness, yeah, he's using that. Chain Ninja 2, we can use that too. Huh? Okay. Oh yeah, come on. Get into it. And then Spirit for that Ninja SP boost, and... Yeah, for now we ignore Stamina. Mostly. That looks good. That looks very good. Yeah, and for him, kinda easy. Just put everything at everything. Yeah, it's also now the point where we distribute points as soon as we reach a boss. Yeah, we mow down anything anyway. So now we go equipping. Charger? Tech help. That won't do us much good. We don't need the MP. The HP skill, yeah. Berta. When receiving damage, why not? It's so hard to choose stuff here. Given that it doesn't really matter too much anyway. Yeah, what to do with you? Let's give you that and then okay. Ah, the battle crest. I think that's yeah. That's it. We can also now equip shields. Yeah, did I go? Yeah, we had paladin before, no, a leech before. We have both of them. Perfect. So now to you. Oh yeah, chain ninja, super ninja trick. And that other chain. Wait. Do these stack? I think we go only that one. They feel like they don't stack. Weak point. Yeah, that else. I think that's a good. Maybe we should set up ourselves as well. Feels like that could be a good idea. What new stuff did you get? Got some critical stuff. Maybe I go for payback if I don't know and what else to choose. Oh yeah, that broken lines is pretty neat. Together with the increased critical hit chance. So yeah. Let's go with payback. Wait. The critical hit chance increased. Oh, I gave that to you. Well, in that case, you just go. Give him that. If it doesn't matter anyway, then whatever. Get you the pinpoint. There we go. Okay, this feels good. Now let's go to the fire elemental, I guess. I thought we would reach the benevolence today, but probably not. But that's fine. I think tomorrow we will probably get the last spirits and defeat the benevolence as well. The benevolence are kinda quick if you have this high level. There isn't as much stuff in between each benevolent as with the elemental spirits. So yeah.
My turn! Stronger than you think!
Took care
So
of that.
we check out the Serious strike right here.
Easy pickings.
Let's see. Ooh!
Aw, it's just getting started.
Done!
Oh, up there. I like that. Okay, I chose correct.
My turn! Stay back!
And that with the walking crystal gauge thing, just crazy. Just crazy.
Watch out for the enemy!
Next!
So at least every second battle we can use Serio.
No need to stick around after a win.
Yeah, it would feel wasted on these.
Is it even worth it to fight such a weak enemy?
Stronger than you think!
So weak. Could have won alone.
You could have. But that's not because the enemies are weak, that's because we are freaky strong. Is that stupid wizard really escaping the attack?
Done! We won!
Guess the others handled it, but... Okay, you won it though. Get it in!
Too easy.
No chance! Done!
He really sounds like Luffy's German voice actor. That's
Get out of my way before
so
I break.
wild.
I could have beaten them all on my own.
Easy pickings.
Ooh.
Didn't know my own strength.
Done!
Time to work together, everyone.
Stronger than you think. My true power.
Oh yeah, Moby, if you hear me, if you want, prepare the food for after stream. I'm gonna swim over to the shore of the fire thing, and for third time in a row, that's where we're gonna stop. Because not only is it funny that it always happens that makes a good stopping point, it's also time. And I'm freaking hungry. Yeah. Those sound fine. Lecker Brötchen. Did you really put the item seeds in my... I emptied it because I hoped it only puts in new items, and the only new item we get is the drum for Flemmy. But no. Not so macho lacko.
Burning Sands. Let's go.
Bernie Sanders, let's go.
Monsters live in the desert.
Wait. Oh, the shortest way would actually be this way. How fun. And here we are. Disembark? Disembark. Bark? Or bark like from a tree. We will never know. Okay.
Hot.
We make us
Cold is better. Hot is
go
bad.
to the inn.
No food around here. Where is the mana stone?
We will do a round of 10 gold seeds and 10 silver seeds, hoping for good stuff. Okay. Double's always not as good. Yeah, silver probably won't have anything good, but it can. Here, look at that hero armor. We did get something. I think we did get absolutely nothing for Kevin. Great. Thanks for that. But otherwise, got some nice things. Oh yeah.
Welcome.
I'm gonna save just in case. Don't want the Switch to crash
Come again.
before it reaches tomorrow. And then we're gonna have a look at who we will be raiding. Who we're gonna invade. If you want any raid message, feel free to. I don't have anything on my mind. Maybe once I saw who we're gonna raid, something comes up. But let's see. Okay. You know what? We go because New Gundam Gaming, good friend, as you know him from Friday, the usual Fridays. Yesterday was weird. Recommended Tenacious Tiger. Playing, well, Battlefield 6. That's not quite fitting what we usually do, but yeah. I hope you heard that, Moby, but if not, well, I'll do the raid after that. So, see you tomorrow where we continue this and maybe kill all the benevolence. I think 2 more parts until we are finished. Tenacious Tiger. Shall I do the raid? It's the one that Nu recommended in the server. You can take it from there. But yeah, I think 2 more parts for Kevin and then we do it. And then it might just as well be 2 parts per character in general. Because after this playthrough, everyone is level 99. So, yeah. Well, we'll see each other tomorrow and bye-bye, my mana leaves.
In the shadow of the dragon's flame, a green leaf rises calling your name. Through the forest, through the skies, a wreath of fire fuels the fight to rise. As Hana takes the trigger, set a quest for mana we won't forget. Final dreams and fantasies call. Reef the leaf will conquer it all. Legends awaken, worlds collide. With every stream, the hero's guide. A guardian of games, a shining beam. Join the adventure.